But we're going to bring up our next comedian. I'd like to tell you a little bit about him. He's higher than Rush and crazier than Coulter. Give it up for the conservative comedian. Button over here. This is just going to be fun for you guys.
These are nuts.
Stop socialism now! It's absurd at its face! He'll bankrupt us all! He's a national disgrace! Kennedy care will do more good than harm! You don't amputate a broken arm! Don't be fooled by Obama's charm! Impeach Obama! Yes, we can! Impeach Obama! Yes, we can! Yes, I am! Once the Constitution died, I lost my head! Revolutionary thought! To stop the tide of bread! Running out of chances! Join up with me! Vote the bastards out! We make the land of the free! Cap and trade will do more good than harm! CO2 doesn't warn! It's time to sound the alarm! Don't be fooled by Obama's charm! Impeach Obama! Yes, we can! Impeach Obama! Yes, we can! Yes, I hope you enjoy my jokes more than you enjoy my singing. I hope you didn't think that parody was a little bit racist. I don't consider myself racist. I don't dislike Obama personally. I just, it's not the fact that he's half black, it's that he's all red, and judging how he screwed Poland and Czechoslovakia, I'd say he's a little yellow on the side. So I don't consider myself a racist. And if you don't believe me, you can just ask my token black friend or my trophy Asian wife. And there's a lot in the news today about racism. Anyone that criticizes healthcare, immediately, oh, you're a racist, you're a racist. Well, to quote Hillary Clinton from a couple of years ago, let's see if I remember this quote.
There are those who say, if you disagree with this administration, you are somehow racist. Well, I say, we are Americans, and we have the right to disagree with this or any administration!
And I know I have to work on my Hillary, and I know I don't sound as catty or as shrill as her, so I guess I gotta practice on that just by the lack of laughing. But like I said, I'm not Obama's biggest fan. If my wife heard me do that song, she'd probably think I'm out of my mind. And she's constantly warning me that you gotta watch what you're saying, because my 5-year-old is picking up on my politics. And about a month ago, Obama was on TV. I think it was when he was giving a news conference where he hid behind an 11-year-old girl's skirt, and he came on TV, and my 5-year-old was like, "Obama's a jerk." And I guess giving my 5-year-old a high five was not the correct one. My wife was there. She said, "We need to have a talk with him because he's going into kindergarten, and if he says that, he's going to get beat up by the other kids, and he's going to get in trouble with the teachers." So I took my son aside, and in the 15 minutes it took to drive him to Toys R Us, I explained to him why we don't call the president a jerk. Okay, anyway. There's a fun summer this year. There's a couple events that I felt the mainstream media completely ignored, or they completely missed. One was Bill Clinton when he went to Korea to treat two Korean journalists, and the historic behind that was this is the first time Bill Clinton ever visited a Korean woman to give her a happy ending. The other big event was the infamous beer summit where President Obama, Professor Gates, locked himself out of his house, and he had to crawl in, and a neighbor called the cops, and he went off the handle and cried racism. And the one thing the mainstream media did not report is that's the first time ever a black person complained about 911 showing up too early. Typically, the joke in the hood is 9/11 stands for the 11 hours it takes for the police to show up. All right, well, I see the red light's on, so I urge you all to listen to Mark Levin on LS 890 on the way home to hear all about liberty, and be sure to keep the pressure up on Congress with the cap and trade, the health care, and the acorn, and send the message that we refuse to be sodomized by socialism. Thank you.